that really, I had a lot more scenes with just lines, and actually I was doing more acting than singing in that particular show. And so that it was really cool because I was able to make the correlation between, I really like live performance, whether that be, singing, whether that be acting, whether that be, doing my own stuff or doing a scripted play.
Hi, I'm Alex DeLerma, and this is the Cinema Gym. The Cinema Gym is all about helping you transition from the stage to the screen. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Phillip Brandon, back in the Cinema Gym.
I'm excited to be here.
You keep trying to get out.
No.
Keep bringing you back in. Yeah. So Phillip Brandon, you've been on fire lately with, you got the new album coming out, but you've had some singles, including that Anita Baker cover that you did.
Yeah.
Like a couple months ago?
Yeah, released it in February.
Amazing. Yeah. I'm so happy for all your success. That live performance recently in Hollywood was the bomb.
Thanks, man.
But my question to you is, how do singers transition into acting? What was your journey? And let me share a little bit of that.
Yeah, so that's actually a great segue because it was through theater that I found a new love for acting. So
you were singing first.
Singing first, yeah. So grew up singing. I was actually very shy up until I got to college. So I did a couple of talent shows and this, that, and the third, but I didn't really actually sing publicly until after graduating college or getting into college. So after I finished school, this was around the time that the economy was doing some really crazy things. It was hard for a lot of people to get gigs and stuff. So, the reason I say that is because my degree is in marketing. So I went the business route and got a degree in that. And I got a internship in a marketing department for this company in Atlanta where I went to school. And it was funny because I was working there for, a couple months, and they were really digging me, and they said, we would like to offer you full time. And again, like I say, the economy was doing some weird stuff. So a lot of people weren't able to get jobs. And I was like, oh man, I don't know if I like this place that much. I wanted to get back to LA and, do the thing. So my first professional job singing was actually singing on cruise ships, singing in a doo-wop group. Yeah.
Okay.
And so that was really fun. And in between, I did 2 contracts back to back. In between those contracts, I ended up auditioning for the Lion King show out in Hong Kong. And so that was kind of like the first time that I actually had lines to say in addition to singing and staging and all of this other stuff.
Had you had any acting training before that?
No formal acting training before then. And so that kind of, opened me up a bit to say, okay, maybe I can explore this a little bit more. And so after I finished that contract, I came back to the U.S. and then I ended up auditioning and booking the national tour of the Broadway Color Purple, Color Purple national tour. And that really, I had a lot more scenes with just lines, and actually I was doing more acting than singing in that particular show. And so that it was really cool because I was able to make the correlation between, I really like live performance, whether that be, singing, whether that be acting, whether that be, doing my own stuff or doing a scripted play. And so that was really fun, but that also gave me, it gave me more, encouraged me more to look more into the acting side,
Yeah.
And so that's actually right around the time that I found the Cinema Gym, because that's when Pam had recommended me over into it. And so it was one of those things of, it was a little bit of trial and error for me as far as being able to see that, okay, this is something I'm good at singing, and I really enjoy live performance. I enjoy performing. So how can I merge the two? And that's kind of what the segue was for me.
At a certain point, didn't you have to decide as a singer, should I take another contract with another road show of a popular play that was made popular on Broadway, and now you're touring the country? That's a common thing, right? We have it here at the Pantages. You have these amazing shows.
Yeah.
But now you're out of Hollywood.
Right. Yeah.
And now an agent or manager is like, I don't know if you're serious about this
Exactly.
acting.
So the thing is I always say you have to be really clear on what direction you want for yourself, because you're going to get pushback no matter what from someone.
One side or the other.
Correct. Because
musical theater or television and film.
Exactly. Because, I made a conscious decision to move more into the television and film side. And then my theater agent is like, hey, whoa, what's going on? Now you're not available for this all of a sudden. You don't want to go in for this project. You have a lot of momentum all of a sudden, so you just have to be very clear on which way you want to go.
Right.
Because on the opposite side of that, if you're not currently, it's changed a little bit now that we have more self-tapes and stuff, but still, for the most part, if you're not in town, it's out of sight, out of mind.
Yes.
And so each time I would leave and do a contract and come back, it was like I was starting over, making those connections and trying to get into rooms and refamiliarizing myself or the casting directors with the fact that, hey, I'm still here and I can do it, so yeah, it's something you have to make a conscious decision about.
You had a great journey because you were paid to dabble in acting and see if it was something that you wanted to go further with. And then when you saw you had an aptitude for it and that you probably were as equally as good at or could be as good as acting. Now we know you are as good an actor as a singer, right? You'd already established, I'm legit singer. For other people don't have, also the cruise ship is a wonderful thing. I didn't even think about that. But I guess for other singers, maybe even just doing a community, if you don't have that opportunity that was presented to you, maybe doing a community theater production.
Absolutely. Just
to get your feet wet and see what's this all about. Instead of immediately investing a lot of money into a class, with a longer term commitment, unless you got money to burn, but otherwise that could possibly be something. Or even being on like a student film or a short film set and being around that vibe.
Right.
Yeah,
just so you can kind of get, I like trying as much as possible within the realms of what I have available to me. And again, the cash flow thing and making sure that you want to try things. And like community theater is really good to, get in there and see, if you can get into a class, that's great, because I immediately learned that there was a lot of things that I didn't know that I needed to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so there was things like that. So it really just depends. I think one of the things that was really helpful for me, and I always try to impart to others, is, you don't have to have everything defined up at once, but be as clear as you can on what it is that what your goal is, so that every decision you make is in that direction. You know what I mean? Because every single person's path is going to be completely different. I don't care if they're just an actor, a singer actor, an actor that sings. Everyone's path. I don't know two people's paths that were identical in this business period. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you just got to be clear on that. And that way, every decision you make is going to be in the direction of where you want to go.
Well said. Thanks for coming back to the Cinema Gym.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for visiting the Cinema Gym. If these videos are helping you and you want to see some more, please like, subscribe, comment. Let's keep this thing going. If you're interested in classes, seminars, or private coaching, you can visit the website. Hope to see you in the gym soon.
TheCinemaGym.com for virtual one-on-one coaching for camera.